Hello everyone and welcome to some MiSTer FPGA news. In this episode, we will be talking about some new arcade cores, using Game Boy Advance borders, a new computer core, a convenient update to MiSTer Fusion, and more. Also, check out my channel sponsor MiSTer Add-ons, a place where you can get all your MiSTer needs, things like full MiSTer setups, accessories, I/O boards, and more. Now let's get to the news. Jason A has ported a core for the Luxor ABC80 personal computer to the MiSTer FPGA. It's not officially released, but Jason A is asking people to test the core to find any issues. The ABC80 was a Swedish-developed home computer from the late 1970s and early 1980s. It was built around a Z80 processor and had a built-in BASIC interpreter. The computer was used in schools and offices around Scandinavia and parts of Europe. Taki Uram posted several videos and photos of the graphical user interface his company is creating for the RetroRemake PlayStation console, but will also be compatible with all MiSTer FPGA setups. The video that interests me the most is the one that shows a GUI that seems to have a Sonic 3 theme. It is being output over analog, but the text is very legible and we even see box art for each game. The GUI also looks to be customizable, as other posts show different formats for the user interface. This is great for people who want to customize things and make them the way they like it. Taki also posted a video that they ported an open source emulator launcher to the MiSTer Pi. The launcher is called Simple Menu Plus, and Taki is saying that it's running much faster. I've never heard of Simple Menu Plus, but on GitHub, it seems to be part of some custom firmware made for the RG35 series of handhelds. This menu is too fancy for my needs, and I prefer the previous Sonic 3 theme menu they showed. But upon reading the thread further, it looks like this fancy theme is not what they will be using and do intend to use a previous theme, which I feel is a good call. But the fancier theme can be supported. Maybe we will be given the choice of which theme we can use or create our own. That will also be a win. The MiSTer MultiSystem 2 is available for pre-order now. It is an all-in-one MiSTer FPGA setup that does not require a separate FPGA board, as it has its own. There are two versions. One has several ports, allowing you to connect to multiple types of analog displays and also digital displays, and the other version is HDMI only. I also posted a video giving more details of the two versions available and its accessories. The Retro Collective also has a very detailed video, so check them out to get more information. Developer Dar FPGA has officially released the Naughty Boy arcade core. This is a Jalico arcade game released in 1982 where the goal is to reach the top of a level, all while avoiding multiple enemies. Update your MiSTer now to obtain this core. An alpha core based on the Taito F2 hardware was released by developer Wickerwaka on Discord. This alpha build can now run the following games: Liquid Kids, Super Space Invaders, and Gun Frontier. The core also contains CRT adjustment options and rotation support. You can download the core on the MiSTer FPGA Discord, and I provided a direct link in the description. Afterwards, a couple of new updated alpha cores were released supporting the following games: Growl/RunArc, Solitary, Camel Try, DriftOwl, Mega Blast, and Don Doko Don. Jotego has added Kid Deluxe to the JT Thunder core. This is a side-scrolling shooter from 1985 made by Namco. The goal is to collect a bomb and use that bomb on a designated target. The JT Thunder core is currently in beta, so it's only available to Patreon subscribers. Pixel Cherry Ninja has conducted an interview with core developer Jotego. Some topics in the interview covered are CPS3 development, general FPGA development, Jotego's workflow, reverse engineering work, and more. Jotego has brought us and is still bringing us tons of cores on the MiSTer FPGA. If you check out his GitHub, you can see all the work he has done and what is currently in development. You can support the work he does on Patreon. We are now going to save some time when setting up a new MiSTer FPGA. Now at version 2.10, GitHub user Michael Schmitty has updated MiSTer Fusion to include the UpdateAll script. MiSTer Fusion provides the easiest way to set up a MiSTer FPGA. Previously, you would have to write the MiSTer Fusion image to an SD card and let it boot on your MiSTer. Once it's done with an initial setup, you would then have to manually copy the UpdateAll script to the SD card. You didn't really have to use the UpdateAll script because the MiSTer FPGA does include its own updater script. However, UpdateAll has so many more features that it's pretty much a must to have on your MiSTer setup. So with this new update to MiSTer Fusion, we can now skip the manual UpdateAll copying step because it will be already included. While it's not difficult to copy the UpdateAll script manually to the SD card, having it already included really improves the first-time setup experience. In addition to including the UpdateAll script, the package binary in MiSTer Fusion is now the April 2nd, 2025 version. Robert Pipe, who is creating a more accurate Game Boy Advance core, recently added border support to the latest build of this new core. This core hasn't been released yet, but you can get some test builds from the MiSTer FPGA Discord. To me, handheld games look extra blocky in today's modern televisions when scaled to fit the screen. They are a lot more blocky than their home console counterparts because of their lower resolutions. Not scaling the game to fit the screen helps improve the look, but you get black borders surrounding the game. This is where border artwork can help. If you do not like to have black borders surrounding your gameplay, but still want the improved look you get by using a smaller gameplay window, then just use some border artwork to fill out the empty space. To help you easily add some borders to this core, Dinietro Designs created a GitHub repository storing some community-made borders as well as the original Game Boy player frames/borders that they've resized and converted for use in the core. On the GitHub, there are also instructions on installing these borders, including instructions on how to have them automatically download to your MiSTer FPGA. Jason A has been modifying the Amstrad 6128 core to also support the Amstrad GX4000 home console and the Amstrad 6128 Plus home computer. For the GX4000 specific features, cartridge booting in both CPR and bin formats was implemented. There's memory management with 512 kilobytes expansion RAM. This is also supported on the 6128 Plus computer, and the ASIC protection system is supported. The Amstrad 6128 Plus was a home computer that improved on the original CPC and provided a cartridge slot. The Amstrad GX4000 was a home console released in Europe back in 1990. It did not do so well in the market, so it had a short lifespan. It was basically a repackaged 6128 Plus with some minor modifications for it to work better as a console. If you want to follow the progress of the core, head on over to the MiSTer FPGA forum thread. MiSTer Organize has been updated. Here are the latest updates. For MiSTer Console editions, no intro games have been updated to current. For MiSTer Console Private editions, no intro private aftermarket games are updated to current. Retro Achievements complete ROM sets have been added, and Infidelities and Rumble Minz's Super NES MSU games have been updated. The project now has a new and improved folder structure for the no intro ROM sets. There's also some exclusive content regarding no intro private aftermarket games, Super NES and Super Game Boy MSU1 games, Mega Drive MSU MD games, Super Mario Bros. Arena hacks, and Retro Achievements. MiSTer Organize also now has an official Discord server with a support ticket channel. Another update to MiSTer Organize introduced per-core DATs. This is an alternative for those who do not want to maintain full sets for every MiSTer core, but would rather collect for a specific system. This DATing method is similar to no intro and redump. DATs are offered on a per individual system. If you want the full details of the update, check out the public Patreon post. And if you don't know what MiSTer Organize is, let me give a brief explanation. MiSTer Organize is a project that will help you keep your games organized for browsing games on your MiSTer FPGA. It contains custom DAT files that instruct it on how to organize games on your MiSTer FPGA's menu. So that's it for this episode. Please also try to support Sorge, the maintainer of the MiSTer project, and other MiSTer developers and contributors on support platforms such as Patreon and Ko-fi. Their hard work allows us to enjoy this amazing project. I also provided links to all my sources in the description. Make sure to also check out RetroRGB.com to see my MiSTer News videos in blog form and to get more retro-related content. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and this bell icon so you can get notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.